Alright. Pretty sure we're live now. But yeah, this is apparently... So the one new thing that I didn't expect for Real Car now is the spectate menu here, which would basically identify any car across this race, and then and I won't have to use any single won't have to use any hands, but right now, as okay, this is the worst position I can put it at. This is a more better lineup for the pole, as two SSR teammates, Laner and CSP, are both in row 1. Wendigo and Land both all in row 2. Kragus and Lego in row 3, and then Aiden, Jax at row 4. And you have a new person here who is Tag, and he's going to tag on this race with substituting Schlater. He's going to substitute Schlater is the one thing, but running the number 2, good wrench car. But now and everyone's in their cars now, and I guess some people are making an argument about Tag and his appearance with in the rule that he cannot, the people who didn't qualify would start the race, and apparently Tag will be in here, but Tag is going to be here. Will be substituting Schlater, but right now we're about to start the race here for the 500 at Homestead, and okay, I guess CSP isn't back right now, so we're gonna wait until that. Bit of an early start, and one of them is not back at the moment. If CSP is back, then we'll definitely start the race, and I get to show you more of the spectate menu. That's going to be a bit of a new one here for this race. Stages. Right now, it's a 2025, 25, 25, 30. I'll just type that in chat if anyone else is here. I can't type. That's the great thing. So here we go. But right now, the race is gonna start now. Laner and CSP are in front with a sponsor here as the green flag waves. The 500 is gonna start away. Oh, and a touch happens, and it's 3 wide. Everyone's clustered around, and the teammates go on a roar. They collected Land, and there's more contact in the back. That will pull out an embarrassing moment for the 2 teammates that start up in front. They will go to the front to then go into probably below the top 5. But I'll show you now about the spectate menu here. This is my point of view for today's race. Basically, shows everyone. I can really control. I can really just see who's in what position. But right now, caution will come out for the first time on the first lap that two teammates collide, and there was actually contact with Jax as well, with another driver. And that happened, and that will happen there. The 54 of a hard hit. As everyone comes back to their positions, we won't call pits open, as we're gonna go and throw in the green flag now. Everyone's like a very clustered right now and across the line, and a little wreck has happened, and a contact made with the 2 and 43. Tag is still trying to make his debut by substituting Schlater. A little bit of contact there with his teammate. Tag is all over the place right now across that lap. A bit of touch going on there as well. A contact made with the 27, and they'll get in together. There's more contact happening. A lot of smoke going on. It's 3 wide. And Tag is really trying to get these positions right now. And a huge contact goes with the 2 and the 44. They'll still stay straight. CSP will have to run the back now, as SSR is going for a below top 5 thing right now, and Jax gets turned. The 23, and he saves it. He will drop back a few positions there, but Tag is pushing Lega right now, and he will move him out of the way. Contact again. Even more contact made. Fighting for the position. A big fight going on in the back, while everyone else is, just not spread around, unlike the back. Tag would right across the wall and into the exit of turn 2. He will have to be right next to Jax, who is in last right now. And into the wall goes Jax. Right now, let's check Kragus. Here, Kragus running in the third position here in the interstate batteries right now. Trying to get his first win of the season. Right now, being winless right now, trying to fight with his teammate, but GFM has won a race at Coda, which was land back 2 weeks ago. They're trying to look for another win here at Homestead. As you can see, Wendigo is in the lead, as everyone else is trying to fight for the position. And a bit of contact made for the 20. He would merge in again, and a caution will come out for somehow in the back. And that would be Jax in the back. Jax would jump out his car as we throw in the second caution here tonight. You see there's Jax now on the over here now. He will try to get picked up by Kragus to get back to his position, get back to his car. And this is a great point of view right now to for Jax to come help his teammate. As we heard of that Jax's car is around turn 2. And a red flag will wave down the backstretch as Jax will look for his car. And there he is, blittering in across the almost around the turn 3. He's now back in his car, and everything else should be fine. He would have to go to the back though with tag as they'll roll out. Second caution day goes for the 23 Cheez-Its Toyota. And a bit of contact there with tag. Only pits will be open, and apparently everyone else is going in except for one car over there. As we can go look at it. Oops. You see, everyone is pitting right now over here, but Wendigo has stayed out. So Wendigo is going to stay out. Everyone else is pitting. And a race going on here, and looks like Land is going to take that. But SSR had a pretty good pit stop right now. Right now, the second caution in tonight, as the first caution happened when it happened at lap 1. And there's Jackson at 23, ending his lap back. As everyone else is merged in. Bit of contact there, trying to catch up with the other drivers. As everyone else is caught up now, we'll come into the restart zone with possibly like 20 to go, or no, like 15 to go. And the green flag waves. Oh my goodness. Wendigo in front. A bit of contact made over there, as a lot of crashing going on there. 43 touched the 54. Everyone is scattered, and the main one, the 44 and the 43, getting together. They would still stay straight after that, but tag is now in 4th. Although having a bumpy ride. Oh, the 27. Hard hit on the outside wall. It would stay on it would go on the outside wall after lag. And tag is running the top 5 right now, as we see a bit of a lead change possibly for Laner and Land. Laner will take it, but Land is not giving up there. We'll go on to Land now. Land is having a big fight right now with Laner, as the 54 and the 19 are catching up to them. The 2 is waiting in the wings. A lot of battling going on here. The front, as Land will clear Laner, but Kragus will push the 22, trying to make a move. They'll put him way high across on the almost the outside wall. That will gain a position, as Wendigo is behind Land. As we go to 10, as we go to 6, 11 to go. Laner pulling off, trying to pull on the inside. Tag is trying to follow the 22, as the 27 on the outside. And a little bit of move going on there with the 54. The 54 way high as the 22 moves up and will get that position for 4th. Now what will Tag do? Will he try to stay his position? Lego making a move there, but also Laner making a move there. That was tagging the wall. It would save it though. Land has been clearing up right now. Over here, as Laner makes a move, way out goes Land, and in here goes Laner with that lead spot. An SSR card will come back to the lead after a devastating for a start they had after lap 1 with for the first caution. Right now, and contact me goes for the 27. He would still save it. Tag got into that as well, along with Wendigo. Right now, there's a side-by-side going on here between the 22 and a teammate takedown goes, as they will both save it too. A lot of battling has been going on. He wants to make a move here. Laner wants to gain that position. Land goes way high. A lot of big wreck going on with the battle here in the back, as Laner will take over that lead spot over to 20, but CSP is not giving up. Speaking of SSR and CSP, look at their sponsor right now. Over here, as you see the 22 and the 44, that is a new the Money Stop podcast sponsor here tonight, as that would turn the 20 around full 360, as SSR would be 1-2 right now, but the Money Stop podcast schemes are really kicking off for it. Maybe it's tonight podcast after this race. And we'll talk about that in a bit, as Lego gets turned around, as Tag gets collected. But hopefully that after this race, you'll get to see them talking about it. Talk about the race, talking about the what has been going on for that race. It's gonna be wild. Right now, they're taking home the 1 and 2, the first and second position, but the 43 has now caught up with basically the two teammates. As the 43 is trying to make a bit of a move here. We'll look at the back right now. to see what's going on. As you can see, this is Lego's point of view on the Oreos. This is another variant for the Oreos, and a little smoke going on here as a caution will come out for the third time. That would probably lead to and the 43 takes out the 20. Pretty sure there's going to be, I don't know, there's going to be some fighting going on. But right now, caution will be on lap 22. As pits will be open. And a couple cars are coming in here through. Every GFM except for, yeah, except for Jax, but Tag is also there too. Again, we talked about it. He's a substitute for Slater right now. He can't join. He can't come into this race. With some issues going on, but yeah. Right now it's going really. It's enjoying the silence right now. Everything is going pretty fine so far, except for like a couple few. As everyone has got off now, Jax would somehow still be riding the wall. Pretty sure there might not be any lap shoot. Don't know if there'll be a lap shootout because everyone else is not caught up yet. This would call a stage end unless everyone catches up. Then it could be a one lap shootout. But right now, this might just call it as a stage end. Unless everyone catches up, maybe. But right now, it seems like the 5 cars right now, the last one being Wendigo, who caught up, that'll be 6. And seems like everyone's going to be caught up. Maybe it'll be a 1-lap shootout. We don't know, but right now, across the start-finish line, and will be a 1-lap shootout now to end this stage. Aiden wants to make a move here. Goes the inside with touch CSP. He will go way high. And a big crash going on here. Across the strife. It's still going. Aiden trying to make a move here with the 22 laner. A lot of beating and banging going on here. It's a carnage going on. Aiden will not make it through. And we'll take second out of that. CSP gets stage 2 after that. It was 20, 25, 25, 25, 30. And that will be the end of stage 1. CSP will take the stage win. A close battle between the 43 and the teammates 22 and the 44. As Aiden will come across the line second. And there was a lot of carnage going on in the back. That was Kragus, Jax, and the 2 of Tag. But we can see here that Tag has apparently taken over the both 54 and the 23. Jax trying to get himself his lap back, as everyone else is going to by. You can see this line forming forming right now that most cars are pitting right now. Some of the few that aren't gonna be pitting is Wendigo. Jax can have a chance to possibly not pit either if he wants to catch up with the catch up with the other drivers, but right now you can see everyone's position now. This is the both the 44 and the 22. You can see the 20 here and the 54, 20 here in the Yahoo, and a little bit here by Aiden. He takes second as Tag will get fit from that pit stop. Tag will come by and pass Lego after finishing the pit stop. Yes, Wendigo did stay out during that pit. Right now, everyone is trying to catch up now. I don't know about Jax because he's still around the. He'll be pitting over there, so no green flag this time. We'll probably be going next time if everyone forms together. We probably don't have time to talk to the driver who has won stage 1, but right now CSP getting a couple extra points. Aiden coming here with a few points as well. As Tag, however, will give points to we'll get, I'm pretty sure, some of the points to Schlater. But there's a bit of a conversation going on here in the chat, if you can see here, about the incident that's happened during that one-lap shootout, or even pitting too. Right now, everyone's caught up. Wendigo in the lead, along with CSP and Aiden, as the green flag waves for the second stage. Oh, there's a move going on here with the 20. Outside, a bunch of carnage going on here. A bit of a touch going on here, and Tag will sweep by to connect with the SSR drivers. I don't know how long he will get there though, because he's trying to make a bit of a move here. He's trying to help his teammate CSP out, and there's contact made with the leaders. More wreckage going on here. Oh, and a big mush up going on here as we go into the start of lap 31. That is a pile up and across the start finish line. That was not pretty. After Tag made a move here in the inside at the 2 leaders for Wendigo and CSP would both get into the wreck. It would make the drivers at the back to the front. And Tag would take the lead after that, along with Lego and Aiden. Pretty sure everyone else is trying to, pretty sure everyone else is already caught up now. I don't know if pits will be open. I'm very sure pits will probably be open this time now, after that one lap. After that lap, a huge carnage has gone off with these 5 cars there on the back, which is connected for land to Kragus, which Wendigo would get involved with the 44 CSP. Laner would also get involved Pits will be open now. We'll see if any takers or any people come by. Nobody's gonna pit, as we're gonna go throw in the green now. But right now, no really pit stops right now. There's a bit of a move there on the outside with the 23. He'll get moved out of the way. Tag is holding up with his lead right now. He is trying to substitute for Schlater once again, because Schlater cannot join the race. He wants to show the number 2 what he's got for SSR after season 1, where Speedy Motorsports decided to close off their doors and would merge in with SSR. Oh, and teammate takedown happens with CSP and Laner. That would be a tragic going on here, but Land is going to make a move here with the 2, trying to get that lead away, and Tag is way out right now. Probably lose a bit of positions, as Lego would also form in to possibly get that 3rd spot. But Tag's not giving up. He is trying to get back to the line, and there he is. He's now in 4th. Tries to make a move here for the 27. Beating and banging going on here, but the 43 is caught up, and the wreck is going on there between the 2 and the 27. Would have to now form in with Laner and Jax. Went from top 5 to then a bit of top, and another wreck going on there with Tag. We'll come out with Jax, but they'll still stay straight. As we'll go look at Kragus now, as we see this as we almost see this GFM 1-2-3 going on. But Aiden work it in CFM, kind of working here with GFM. You could technically call 1-2-3-4, but CSP is almost catching up with the other drivers in the front. He'll make a move there. Kragus will have nowhere else to go. He will be a little bit in the back there with the 44. The 43 will get a push by CSP. Oh, smoke coming out there with a 54. Trying to push in for the 44. Then the wall goes to 27. Right now, Wendigo and Land are hogging the 1st and 2nd position, while there's going to be a fight here for the battle for 4th, and possibly a battle for 5th now. Laner makes a move with Kragus. Will it try to make Laner getting in position, or will Kragus try to take it back? Bit of formation going on here. Tries to get the inside, touches the 22. They're both still straight, as still try to catch up with the rest of the others. Laner goes below, as Kragus will follow him, as everyone else is going to the inside line now. Land, who has been dominating the race so far at the moment, along with Wendigo, CSP, and Aiden. And you see Laner running at the top 5, but there's still a fight there for the top 5, the 5th position. As Wendigo will lose position there, or will try to fight for position. I mean, beating and banging going around, almost bit of 3 wide, and a touch going around. It will spin Laner off. The 54 will slightly touch Laner and will spin him out. It will still stay green. He is back on his tires. Craig is way high. We'll get a touch from the 44, and you'll have to merge in with Lego now. You see the number 2 Tag, who hasn't really gone much lately, has now kind of been caught up now. Kragus wants to make a move with both of them and would make a move as the 44 gets involved. He would still stay straight, but the 22 is not give up, and retaliation would hit for the 54. He will now go merge in with Jax now. Back in the pack. As we'll get to see right in the middle of the pack here, Aiden. Very, very clean spot now for the top 5 drivers at the moment. Laner wants to make a move there. And Tag wants to make a move there too. As we're coming down to 9 to go. Land and Wendigo have both been the top 2 so far. But Aiden has gotten a second position for stage 1, so he has been having a good day too. Lego wants to make a move on the outside. Wouldn't work. We'll go way high. Tag is back. And he will turn his teammate around, or will bump his teammate. Tag right now, not really being the favorite driver possibly at the moment. Right now, Lego will have to merge it with Tag as Aiden makes it on the outside. Wendigo, bit of smoke coming around here. We'll have to come in the yellow line. And we'll possibly be pitting now. As we hit 7 to go. A bit of bump going on there with both teammates at 2 and the 44. Teammate touchdown, teammate takedown almost possibly going on. The 43 now in the second position. He's gonna fight with the 2, and the 2 wants to make a move out of him. The 2 will go the way below. The 2 would try to make a move out here for the 43, as Lego would be 5th, and Land is pulling away with 3 wide, 43 into the wall. He would have to fight. He would have to go battle with Lego now. After a fight going on here, but Tag he's gonna be in 3rd position now. Trying to fight with his teammate. A little touch there, but Tag saves, and now he has to fight with that 20 car over there with 5 to go. And a bit of a touch going on here. Tag would possibly stay out the pack, but it's not over. A lot of beating and banging going on here. Tag will merge it with the 44 and the 43. The 2 go way out. And contact made with the 43 and the 2. There's a lot of stuff going on here in the front with 4 to go. And Land is still taking over everything so far. Along with CSP, Aiden, and Tag. Tag running the 4th position, and Laner running at the top 5. And Land will be pitting with 3 to go. He will not be your leader now, and CSP will actually be your leader. He will take the lead now, as Tag would try to make a bit of a move there by the 43. A lot of beating and banging going on with the 2 car. And we'll try to move on the outside. Would make it move in the moving the outside as Aiden would go into the pits as well with 2 to go. SSR in a 1, 2, 3 position right now. Hopefully no beating and bang so far, as Tag went a little bit below the grass. Right now, everything is clear at the moment. And once again for the as we come across the white flag, that you see there for Laner and CSP's sponsors, they're sponsored by the Money Stop podcast, which will be handled possibly tonight or maybe around Monday, because I see it maybe around Monday or Tuesday. But they'll have their podcast there in a few days to possibly talk about this race, like this actual race, this race. So yeah. But CSP right now will come to the green and white checkered, as apparently the 2 will probably come across the line to get the 2nd position by pitting. CSP will get stage 2. As everyone else will catch up. As Aiden will go to the pits as well. Right now, basically everyone is in the pits except for Tag and CSP, who have all been pitted. I think, pretty sure Jack's maybe pitted as well, but I'm not quite sure. But everyone else has to merge in with everyone, because right now it's a really confusing thing when we look at the leaderboard. A lot of stuff going on here, but we know that CSP had pitted now. But Tag... Pretty sure pits will be open now, as Tag would stay out actually he has been in the pits now, as the 43 will get his lap back after that. But you can see here that we'll come to Wendigo's point of view, that everyone else is going to pits at the moment, or most of the drivers at least. You see CSP over there. See Laner over there. Tag's slowing down right now, but Laner has got off the pits first, and everyone else will try to come by after him, and we'll try to come to a Tag, who's around the backstretch. 6 cars right now in the line, as the other 3 will try to come back. You see there's CSP, Aiden, and Wendigo. There's Wendigo there, but Lego will be coming to the back too. But yeah, CSP would sweep both stage 1 and stage 2 and Tag will get a second place finish. We might go green this time. Oh, never mind. We won't go green after that. We'll go green next time. So right now, Tag is your leader, along with Laner, Land, and Wendigo. And Kragus will round out the top 5. He hasn't gotten it. He's winless at the moment. The same thing goes for Wendigo. You see, the Land has won a race there for Coda for his first RoMuscle win for the season. Laner still around. Pretty sure won a couple stages at the moment, but the 2 has doing fine. There'll be a green flag now. Tag is he's really competitive right now. Last time he has been in trucks now. Actually, he has been in trucks now. He's been in his team for ASR, which has been doing pretty okay so far, along with RTM, but he'll be tagging in with Slater here. He'll possibly maybe race next week, if any case, because everyone else most of the trucks did not come in, so we'll have to call in for Cup for this one. There's only 4 of them signed, and the rest of them would for some reason not have to. But there's almost a bit of a wreck there with the 2 and the 19. The 22 Laner will have to try to come by, and we'll try to get that 3rd position now. He'll have to be in the GFM sandwich right now, which is the 19 and 20. A lot of smoke going everywhere. As Tag will be out, most likely will be out of the groove on the outside, possibly. Land is still lurking in as the 2 gets turned around and contacted with the 23. That's a hard hit. Hard hit go with the 2 after it gets turned around and be collected with the 23. And 23 will go into the pits now as the 20 gets turned, and I'm pretty sure almost gets collected with the 43. A lot of stuff has been going on during the first part of the final stage. Wendigo has been holding the lead right now as Laner, Kragus, and CSP are catching up to them. CSP has won a few races along with Laner possibly. Actually, pretty sure it's only like CSP, Icy, and Land so far. Which Icy is not here too, by the way. But yeah, the Windows drivers in front right now, I'm pretty sure is Wendigo, Kragus, Lego, Laner, and Aiden. CSP has pretty much won 2 races. He has Sweet Richmond and other things such as the 43 will come by and have contact with the 22. The race leader will get into contact there. We'll definitely have to merge in with the 20 now of Land. Right now, CSP is your new Silver Fox, running around the 2nd position. Lot of fighting going on here in front. The 27 trying to push in with the 44. 54 hangs on with the 43 pushing him as the 19 would try to tail away to possibly his first ever victory for GFM and also for RoMuscle. It's still not over yet. CSP had won stage 1 and stage 2. During this, there's still more to go. Kragus will be a bit out. Will be spaced out with CSP and Wendigo, but now we've caught up now with after getting a push from Aiden Lego, and a bit of contact there for the 40 from the 43. Was a bit turned there for the 27, and the 44 gets involved. We'll get contact with the 54. A lot of smoke going out here. Turns 3 to 4. Oh, there's a bit. Oh, I don't know. There's a bit of. I don't know. There's a bit of problem there between Jackson tags, but right now nothing really has been going on. I don't know if Jackson tag got into contact, but right now it's been. Oh, and a huge hit on the outside wall, and that's 3 cars. Carnage. And that would be a teammate takedown along with the 43, and the caution will come out. As the 43 will run into the grass, try to catch up with everyone else. Are you sure the 2 and the 23 will have to be caught up too? And if they're caught up, then pits will probably be open. A little bit onto the wall with the 43, but pits will be open now. As a couple cars that have come into it. You see that teammates here, as apparently they're going through a pit drive-through over here.
Any better. Perfect. Where are we going?
Everyone else is scattered around right now as
Oh no.
the 43 goes into the pits again. They will move me out because we're all business. But right now, the 43 is in the pits. As the 19 as well. There's a lot of confusion being going on during this. This will give a big confusion going on here. As I come to 3 and 4, it's a lot of confusion going on. While everyone else says pits will be open, possibly. I'm pretty sure everyone is probably gonna pit. It is a lap 67 now. We're about like a couple laps to go until the race will be over. As you can see there from that other VC other driver, there's like another possibly another commentary going on or probably other drivers. Then there's also other drivers there that we mind our business. There's a lot of fighting going on here during across the pit lane, the end of pit lane. That will give out some time to possibly get in these positions, or organize these positions. As we shared on board, that was a 3 wide going on here, and Craigus will be in front along with everyone else. So we'll go green this time now. Everyone else has been doing pretty fine right now. Everyone else has now been caught up now after a bit of confusion. But we'll hit green this time as the 54 will be leading along with CSP and Land. We'll go look at CSP now. And there's a big contact there with the 23 and the 2. A lot of problems going on there as we go down the back stretch. The 44 will try to keep his position here in first, but his teammate there is taking the 3, and the 2 was spun out. The 2 will be really in the back, and the 23 gets involved in that. I don't know. That's like that's like one car to another. Right now, Craig is right now in the first as Land gets turned around. The 20 car of Land, and more contact made with Lego and CSP. Top 3 right now is now here. Craig is trying to look for his first win here in the RoMuscle series. Laner potentially looking for 1-2, but Aiden for CFM has been a little bit quiet here in the 3rd position, trying not to cause any trouble. As you can see, there's a bit of a fight there for the 19 and 27 right now. At the moment, it's basically 54's day until now, and makes a move there. The 44 will be in front of Craig, well, not in front of Craig, will be in front of Aiden, excuse me. But both teammates right now who have been through ups and downs are trying to catch up to Craigus. As the 22 right now trying to fight for that first position, while the 44 will try to follow his footsteps. As the 43 will try to come by and possibly make a move here. It's 9 to go as the 54 made a move, and the 20 or the 19 goes way out into the grass. That will cause a caution now after the 19 will get off the track. You see pits will be closed now. As see teammates have been taking the lead so far. As another caution will come out at lap 72 across down the backstretch. But I'm pretty sure that tag will be coming back now with that, because you see tag was possibly in the back so far. So you see tag is coming back now. You heard that him pits will be closed, so right now it's going to be a race to the finish unless another caution will come out. Then there'll possibly be pits opening. But right now, we're going to see the green flag with 7 to go. There's a formation going on here on the outside. A lot of spacing out, a lot of strange things going on here in the back. Contact made with the Toyotas as they're trying to form in a double file right now. Craigus goes way high as a lot of contact going on here as Wendigo gets involved with another car. But right now, Laner and CSP are both pulling away. You see that tag now comes back to the second place position right now. And apparently Tagger needs to lift. After that, a touch goes around after wants him to lift. When he gets spun out, we'll have to merge him with Wendigo now, as it'll come to 5 to go. You see Tag's radio right now about him saying Craig is saying lift, but he did get spun out and would have to call back saying yeah lift after getting spun out over there. I'm pretty sure with the 20. But right now it's really close here, but Laner is possibly looking forward to his first win for the RoMuscle series. There's another driver there that's has to lift, and that was Wendigo, who is way in the back so far. Lego trying to form in with Aiden now as and land. Craigus is still behind the CSP's bumper. A lot of fight going on here with 2 in the 20 and the 19. There are 3 to go as Laner has been pulling away with this lead so far. And everyone else is kind of colliding with it. Everyone else is all over the place. The 43 gets a bit turned. He'll come back. We'll try to race to the end. Jack's over here in 7th now. He's been quiet during the last few races. A lot of being and banging there. CSP, that's it. He's getting to the carnage as well. So got 2 to go. Laner has been pulling away, but here it comes. Here comes the big move. Everyone scatters around. And a touch goes with the 44 to 54. They'll make a move in. 54 gets turned around. The 43 and the 20 decide to cut their teammate, or cut Land's teammate there for Craigus. As we'll come to the white flag as Lego gets turned around. It's a very big wreckage going on here in the final lap. Laner, after so many races, or after a bit of races now, being winless for like 3 to 4 races, wants to come by to possibly get himself his first win here in the RoMuscle series. Coming to 3 and 4, he will earn into the playoffs and will come across start finish line. He will win here at the 500. There's a bit of a fight going on there. That's a big fight going on there with the 20 and the 22. But Laner has now been your new winner here in the RoMuscle series. I'll try to take a screenshot of what's going on now. So my bad. But yeah, Lanner's gonna burn it out. It'll be locked into the playoffs. As a lot has been going on here during these races. CSP has swept the stages, but Lanner decided he would be his teammate and would decide to get himself the win. I'll be locked in with Icy and CSP. One more driver that still hasn't gone to the playoffs yet, and he's in SSR for a while with Schlater in the 2, but he would have finished last. Later would still celebrate it, as we'll get out of the spectate menu and we'll go spectate him now. Over here, there he is. There's a lot of others, but here's Laner here to get this win. It'll be a bit fly away, but anyways, you will come here and he will. I guess he will come by and try to come here. We'll go into victory lane now. Or Laner, do you want to interview here? Okay, I guess we'll have your car here. But Laner here has joined the VC. He's trying to get on his car right now. And will be locked in. He'll need another SSR card to be locked into the playoffs. As CSP has won 2 races, as IC with 1, and now a new SSR driver, Laner, will come by to get his win here in the RoMuscle series. And there he is. He's coming here to victory lane. This will be another time here. Both a new team now. With the Money Stop podcast would get themselves to victory lane at Homestead. 3 out of 4 drivers for SSR has been locked into the playoffs. As Laner will try to celebrate by struggling to get out of his car. There he is. He's now out of the car. We'll be celebrating his first win for this season and be locked into the playoffs. Let's go talk to him about it. All right, not CSP, excuse me. Laner, are you in the booth?
Yes, I am.
Congratulations on your first stage win now. Or no, not your first win, I mean. Coming here to win a Homestead, locked into the playoffs with a new scheme here for the money stop. What do you think about this race and about the podcast for the people? What's that going to do?
Well, I felt like we had a really good car all night. We didn't really get up to the front until the end. We kept getting in incidents with other people and just kind of had to work our way forward. But I felt really good about the car, and I knew if we got track position that we could definitely win the race. And we got track position, and we held on to win the race. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. Also, speaking of the money stop, people might want to stay tuned tonight because we might have an episode coming your way after the race.
You heard that? Tonight will possibly be a podcast between Lanner and CSP, who's over here. They'll be both handling the podcast, talking about the race, talk about their experiences, and maybe talking about something else, other shenanigans. But Lanner, what do you think of next week with your 22? Do you think your 22 could possibly go to victory lane again, or any of your other teammates?
Well, Darlington should be a good track for us, because we ran in the championship 4 last season. So, we have practice time like on the track, so I feel good about that one. But Darlington is such a wild card, I don't really know like what's actually gonna happen. So we'll just wait and see on that one.
All right, all right. Thank you for this interview, man.
Thank you.
And there it is. Laner would celebrate here for his first win in the RoMuscle series, locked into the playoffs with his teammates CSP and IC. Slater, with only Slater being left there to possibly maybe win, or who knows. I don't know if anyone else is going to possibly interview, but if any takers. All right, I saw Land, so I'm gonna scoop by. So Land, are you in the booth?
Yeah, I'm here.
So Land, even being so close to getting winning these stages, but having to manage to get on pit road to not lose any tires, still holds in the second place position. What was your experience with this race?
Yeah, the Yahoo Camry was pretty good all day. Ran in the top 4 all day, so really happy with the result, especially after I just arrived at home after a whole week, like, 3 minutes before qualifying. So to start in row 2 and then finish P2 is pretty cool.
Yep, I can see that. But what about next week's race? Next week is Darlington, and during last season you did pull off a championship win there. What do you think about your new team, and how would they handle that race next week?
We're still racing like we need to win. My schedule is pretty unknown at the moment, so unless I can't think I'm locked into playoffs, because now we have, I think it's 4 different winners maybe. So it really does me no good to act like I'm locked in, because we have how many regular season races left with 4 new winners already. So I just gotta race like I haven't won yet.
All right. Anything else you want to say before we move on to the CSP?
No.
All right. While Land celebrates his second position right now, we're gonna come by to Scoot here for the third position here. CSP. I don't. Are you possibly in the booth?
I am here.
All right, taking it home with the third place position, with 2 stage wins under your belt, having to deal with a lot of beating and banging across the racetrack. What was your experience?
I would say it was a pretty good night overall for our money stop Ford. Nothing too much to complain about over here in this camp. Just super proud of Laner for finally getting his first win and pulling through early in the season, so we can make preparations to get a couple more. But super proud of all of our team's efforts all night, and just a really good car on our end as well. I wasn't sure what we would have coming into the race tonight, because Atlanta wasn't really that good, and this track kind of races like Atlanta the way it's built, so it's similar in style. So I wasn't really expecting to do well tonight, but I qualified better and raced better, I think, than I expected. So just super proud of the whole team, and for bringing a good car again tonight. And we should be the points leader continuing after tonight, I think, with our stage wins. So that's pretty cool too.
That's great, CSP. anything else you want to say, or anything about the podcast that's coming up?
Yeah, just kind of like Laner said, just tune in after. I'm putting together a list of stuff to talk about, and this might be a longer episode, so you might want to grab a snack and tune in.
There you hear, folks. Thank you for the interview, CSP. But anyways, CSP pulling in 2 stage wins and a 3rd place position. We'll still be pumped in to possibly race it for next week as we move by to our final candidate who will possibly be interviewing for tonight. Aiden, are you in the booth?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Even though same thing to land, you've been very close during with trying to get your first win in a new barely upgraded team, taking home pretty sure a 4th or 5th position. What was your experience for this race?
Oh, I felt fast. I don't know. I'm left with many emotions after this race. I don't like Homestead. It's a bad track. You can only pass with the bumper, and it really showed. I think a lot of people aren't happy after this race, besides the 2 winners, because you could only really pass if you rammed into someone's ass, and I don't think that should be how racing goes. I think this track either needs like Texas and should have a second groove, or just take it off the schedule, because that wasn't fun.
I can see your frustrations. But even though after the race, even though next week will be Darlington, do you think any frustrations might not happen there sometime?
Oh, Darlington's also probably going to be a lot of people angry, but I don't know. I haven't raced there. Well, actually, I've done a little bit of practice, but Darlington, I don't know. It's going to definitely, I think it's going to race slightly similar, but you don't have to go as slow in the corners. But time will only tell.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
I If one of the officials could tell me where I finished in stage 2, that would be nice. And shout out to Land.
Well, there you hear, folks. Shout out to Land as Aiden will get the position that if the officials will talk about it, but I'll end it here now. For here, it's been short. It's been an hour and 18 minutes. It's a bit short, but a little bit short, but congrats to for Laner and the SSR to win this race. Next week will be Darlington, hopefully, unless anything else has been going on. I'm not quite sure yet. It might not be next week if most are busy, but tune in for the podcast, as you heard from CSP and Laner in tonight, because they'll be holding in, talking about the race. They'll say it's a bit long, so you can grab yourself a nice bit of Coke and popcorn. I have a water bottle here right now, but yeah, sorry about this weird avatar thing. That's kind of a new thing, but right now, I'll see you either next week or maybe next 2 weeks. I'm not sure. On Time Modified, you're a commentator, and peace out.